Today is SIGMA DP1X. It is a compact digital camera made by Sigma, a lens manufacturer for single-lens reflex cameras. The yellow duck was included as a bonus when I bought the board for the 3D printer. It would be better to improve the quality by the cost of the duck. Sergeant Sanders has now been promoted to colonel. Fried chicken is profitable. This time it doesn't matter at all. Today's main subject is SIGMA DP1X. The lens remains stretched. When the power is turned on, the LCD is displayed. But even if I press the shutter button, it doesn't respond and the LCD stops at the startup display. Cannot turn off the power. So let's disassemble it, investigate the cause and repair it. Since it is an old model, there are many screws. The cable is not connected to the back body. The LCD backlight cable is not a FPC, but an ordinary electric wire. Screws, screws, screws. Full of screws. The lens is hidden in the bottom. The motherboard is also big. When you take the board, the production starts. Large units in a narrow body. I'm trying to get rid of the ridiculous CMOS unit, but this is wrong. It will come off for the time being. The lens comes out when you remove the large CMOS. The nut is a very important part, so don't lose it. Removing the upper unit makes it easier to see the lens part. I forgot to take a picture, but remove the screws around the lens and disassemble it further. If the FPC with the shutter curtain unit is extended, it will not be energized. Bend the area near the shutter curtain to energize. The part connected to the shutter curtain is about to break. It was restored by bypassing with 2 copper wires. This camera is broken at this place, but it is unknown where it is broken, so please check your camera carefully. The nut that was inside the lens when the CMOS was removed is installed here. The metal on the focus motor shaft can be removed with a single screw. Attached metal parts. If the movable lens is not lowered, the sensor cannot detect the start position, resulting in an error. Use all CMOS spacers as they may be different for each camera. If the height of the spacer is wrong, it will be out of focus. Originally, it seems that the correct answer is to combine and assemble CMOS and upper frame at the same time. It's difficult because the CMOS, the flash, and all the protrusions on the body collide. It's fine if it fits like this, but I think that if you insert CMOS later, the spacer may come off or the CMOS surface may be damaged. The correct answer may be to slowly shift the CMOS and the upper frame little by little to assemble. It's amazing how big a CMOS unit is packed in a body of this size. I don't think it's good for the focus motor nut to come off. The designer may not think that the cable will be broken because it is a 0.5 mm pitch cable and it is thick. Considering that the board of today's digital cameras is half this size, the technological progress is amazing. Since FPC with 0.5 mm pitch is used, it is easy to repair even if the wire is broken. Even though the pitch is 0.3 mm, it is very difficult to solder if it is thinned in the middle and one wire is 0.08 mm. Like Sony these days. This type of backlight wiring is troublesome to insert and remove, although there are other manufacturers at this time. It is an operation test after assembly. So what's the result? Boot complete. The shutter also works. Charging the strobe is slow. Strobe lighting. The power will also turn off. The surgery is a success.